we went to the docks.
We did go to the
And
docks.
we had started to come up with a plan to possibly set things on fire if shit went down the wrong way. Um, I had Chev, who happily hit me after I asked him to make it look like I was attacked. And I distracted the guards. We made it through the first warehouse where our new feline friend started a big fucking fight with between two of the guards that were playing poker. One got knocked unconscious. He ran out the building. The guard that was sitting with me ran after him, called for another guard to take watch. Um, and then I started distracting that guard so they could go in, and then things went awry. And we left off with the guard entering the building after he saw Chev and Poppy run in, and they were just explaining that there was a madman in the woods somewhere.
Which they
On the
believed.
wood, on the
Yeah,
dock.
which they believed because they went and chased after said person.
Yeah.
Yes, and what was Poppy doing?
She was running with Chev.
I was seeing that Poppy
Really?
was gonna. And Poppy was already inside the building with Chev.
Yeah, they ran past the
Right.
guard
Yeah,
together
yeah,
into the building,
right.
and the guard saw them.
Yes, and that's right. Yeah, and the other guard was sitting around, turning around, eating his dinner.
Yes. And then the giant bear showed up, and the other guard said, "Fuck that."
I like how you glossed over the fact that Lokar was acting like a crying child who couldn't find his parents. But yeah, that was
Yeah.
just flavor.
Well, they're dead, so
That was all part of my
listen.
charm.
Okay, well, that is where we were at. Both guards come in as Chev had illegally ran in to a warehouse, and the other guard in front of you, Poppy, thrown their dinner up in the air. Well, both of you, Chev and Poppy, and you two are pretty much caught at this point. So what are you going to do before these guards react? And Lokar, I assume you're coming in and seeing this through the doorway?
Um,
Can we,
yes, and he's still going to be acting like scared of what's going on.
Okay. All right. So the guards.
there's a madman.
Like I'm gonna push through the door and be like, "Oh my God, Chev, Poppy, thank goodness y'all are here. Oh, I thought they got y'all. Huh, where'd y'all go?"
We just ran. Poppy was so brave.
And then the guard confusedly looks at both of you and says, "Hold on a second, Madman, who's chasing you?"
Dude, the man. Look at my cousin. He assaulted him. He was trying to kill us or something. We're not sure.
And
We just came into town.
this is your cousin? And he looks at you, Lokar.
Yeah, we got separated. I didn't know where they went, and I saw the lights here, and I just this was the first place I ran to. I was hoping that they would follow suit, and thank God they did.
You see the guard who was eating dinner shrug his shoulders and turn back around. This is just awful. And miss, are you okay? Do you need any assistance? Did this brigand come at you as well?
It just seemed to go really psycho on everyone, and we just took off running. I was not going to stay to
I
see
don't
what
think it was
happens.
just. I'm not sure if it was just one. I'm not. I'm not
Yeah,
entirely sure. All I know is I got surprised hit, and I got pushed to the ground, and I was able to scurry away as fast as my feet would carry me. I'm so glad y'all caught up.
Is there any descriptions you could offer me that would help me figure out who this is?
Sir, it was dark. Um, he had a deeper voice. That's all I can tell you.
Deeper how? And you see him take out a notepad and start writing stuff down.
Um,
It was rough. Like he had a rasp to his voice.
Raspy voice, yes, very good.
Um,
he smelled of booze.
Booze, yes. Okay. Any particular
Yo,
scents, notes?
Uh, no, just alcohol. I'm not much of a drinker. None of us are really.
we're just kids. We don't drink, sir.
Right, right. I'm sorry. Yes. Any size? Uh,
He
About your
looks to
height.
be about your, yeah, about
Yeah.
your
one
size,
at a
dark
time.
hair.
One at a time. You miss. Go ahead.
About your size. I think about like dark hair, and he smelled like he said of alcohol and maybe some fish. I don't know. It was really weird.
Interesting. All right. You kids stay here, please. We will send someone, and he yells over to the other guard, please keep an eye on them. And the other guard throws his hands up and waves. And you hear the man in front of you call him a lazy SOB. I got children awake around me. Okay. Please wait here until morning, and I will escort you all back to your homes personally.
We don't. We don't. Well, yeah, we don't have homes. Sorry. I don't mean to make this more difficult
He
for you.
already runs past you. You can see the excitement in his eyes. He may be on to catching his first madman. And he shuts the door behind you and leaves you inside the warehouse. And the man behind you, with food in his mouth, not even turning your direction, just says, please, don't touch anything. Just find a place to sit and take a nap. It's late.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I'll just wander off over here.
Yeah. Same. I'm just gonna wander off over here. And I'm basically looking for a bill of lading at this point.
A bill of what?
Lading. It's like it would be like on each package saying like what where it's like who paid for it.
Okay, gotcha. They will have numbers on the crates, but what those numbers mean, you can only assume correspond to some type of spreadsheet.
How about some type of paperwork laying around here, like on top of the boxes or anything like that?
Nah, they wouldn't. This is all simply storage. These people know what they're doing. They're not going to just leave
All right.
sensitive documents lying around on top of crates.
I mean, it's worth that looking for.
Oh, no, I agree. I understand.
All right. I'm
As
gonna
soon
walk
as-
down
as
here.
soon as he hears you guys start to walk, he zips around and he says, hey, I've told you kids, please, let's sit down and take a nap.
Sir, it's embarrassing, but I really had to use the restroom.
You should have thought of that before you left your house.
I don't have a house, sir.
Well, open up the door and pee out there.
It's not that.
He has stage fright. Okay, leave him alone.
Well,
You're being rude to him.
ma'am, don't look at him.
No, I gotta poop.
Yeah, do it outside.
There's not a restroom in here.
Does this look like a restroom?
No, this doesn't. But
Okay, well then go outside. I'm gonna tell you, you're interrupting my dinner.
all right. But if the madman gets me, that's your head.
Oh, well, I'm sure the smell of your defecation will scare him off.
I'm gonna wait for him to start to walk to the door.
Okay.
And go. By the way, sir, can we have some of that food? We're very hungry.
Oh, did you work all day?
I mean, no, we were chased by crazy people, sir.
Well, it sounds like you're pretty tired then. You're taking a nap. Eat food, you get all excited and energized.
Hard to fall asleep on an empty stomach. Surely you understand.
I recommend falling asleep on a pillow. It's much more comfortable.
It's okay. It's okay, Chef. At least they're just letting us stay in here.
Yeah.
I'll go
Right.
outside. It's fine.
I'm gonna go to sleep then. Hungry. I say it a little louder than normal. Hungry. And then I go over and lay down on the thing.
You hear him grumbling on his breath. I was hungry for 5 years when I was a kid. Nobody cared about me.
Yes, perpetuate the cycle of Terrible
basket.
adulting. I didn't say that a lot. It's just
Poppy, what are you
Poppy.
doing?
Poppy is kind of like slowly maybe walking towards him and is just like, oh, that must have been very hard when you were a child. I, what was your life like? And she kind of like wants to kind of sit and talk to him, maybe distracting him a little bit so
Okay,
somebody else can go around and look.
got you. If you are outside, I need a perception roll, please, Lokar.
All right. Perception skills. Perception. Oh, not my strong suit. 14.
All right. Hold on.
Actually, this guard would be right here, right? Right outside the door.
Sure. So, Poppy, you come out. You go over. He's like, and he looks at you side eye, and he grabs his flagon of wine and drinks it. And you see it start to pour out the side of his mouth into his beard. I didn't have a rough childhood. Yes, my mother was not very kind, and my father worked a lot. That's why I have an eating problem, and I don't like talking about it to strangers, but it's very lonely here at night, and nobody likes working with me.
Oh, I bet that's really tough.
It is
I bet
really tough.
how rude of them. You seem like to be a wonderful person to work with.
I
And
am
she
a
kind of just
wonderful
like sits
person.
down and is playing with her tail.
I've been working in this warehouse for 15 years, and not once has anybody said thank you.
That's just rude.
My mother never said thank you.
Now's your time to say thank you for everything you do.
Well,
Thank the
we're
man.
super appreciative of you letting us stay in here and sleep and rest. We were so afraid outside, and I definitely feel super protected by having you as a guard here.
You,
So we're safe here with you.
you have cut to the core of me, young woman. What is your name?
Oh, my name's Poppy. Nice to meet you.
Poppy, my name is Amant. And, sorry. He dabs his eyes with his shirt. Are you hungry? Would you like some food?
Um, sure. I greatly appreciate that. And she like kind of picks at it and eats a little bit.
Well, you see that he has a mess of what you can only assume to be some type of stew and bread on his plate, with mashed up carrots and asparagus and potatoes with huge chunks of what you hope to be fully cooked beef. It is clear that when you walk over and see this, that this is a meal he had prepared himself.
Um, she like takes a bite. Oh, this is delicious. Did you make this yourself?
I did. You do have a fine eye. I feel like I can tell you anything.
Oh, that's so sweet. I appreciate that. I'm going to go. Is it okay if I give this some of like a little piece of this bread to my friend over there? We're all just really hungry.
What are you doing, Chev, while this is going on?
We better be doing something.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, you're what? Sleeping?
I'm sneaking.
Sneaking. Give me a stealth roll, please.
I don't have so. I don't think anyway. Let me see.
Does he get it? Does he get advantage on it?
No, there's no advantage.
Get a +2.
Ooh.
Get a 12.
Oh, you got lucky on that one, sir. You got
Yes.
super lucky. Did it not take any of these rolls?
Huh?
There, I took the third one. That's fine. The second one was the one that should have landed, but don't worry about the 20. I rolled 3 times, so it didn't take.
Oh.
It only took the third one, and I'm recording it, so I can show you the truth. So we're gonna go with the second one, which was an 8. He is going to turn around and assume that you are passed out behind the boxes, and go, "Shh, I think your friend's asleep."
Oh, you're right. Well, he can just eat in the morning.
Could could you draw me a vision cone for that guy? Like so I can tell which way he's facing?
Yes. So when he turns around, he can really only see inside those lines. So the first two lines, that's what he's seeing.
I'm sorry. Like on my screen, all I'm seeing is like a 5. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So like he's pretty much just seeing this right here.
But
Look,
the
go ahead.
box. Okay, so I'm gonna go up and over this box right here,
Okay.
drop down here, and then use the boxes for cover to sneak past his vision cone
Yep.
and look around as I'm going, looking for an office or
Well,
anything like that, paperwork,
uh,
anything that's
the
gonna give me a clue where the thing I'm looking for is.
so all of these boxes that you're seeing are very big and heavy. And when you get around the sides, you can see an overhang, and up there looks like more pallets of sacked material, stuff that's not going to be, extremely heavy. I don't know how else to say it, but
So, the seeds are probably on the lighter shelf. Is
give
that what you're
me,
implying?
yep, give me a appraise check though as you walk through the warehouse.
You got it. I don't have a praise, but I got a +2. I didn't do very
So,
good. Not very good at all. Not very good.
Lokar, what are you doing outside?
Pooping.
Asking this guard where the bathroom is.
Did you not get your note?
Yes. Um, so he just kind of vanished.
Yep. See ya.
Okay. I guess I'll just sit out here and keep an eye out, see if any guards are returning.
Okay.
I wanna say something to him so bad right now. Like you should probably sit out there with your dick out so that just in case anybody could say you're peeing.
Yeah. No, just sit out here. If anybody comes, I'll be like, I was worried for y'all's safety.
Okay. Um, so Poppy, he watches you. Are you eating vigorous with intent? I'm sorry. Are you eating politely? Or are you just picking at it? He's talking away about the late nights his father would work and his mother would make him do a bunch of chores that his father should have been doing from a young age, and how it instilled a sense of duty in him, but also made him selfish because nobody ever cared about himself and what he wanted.
Poor guy.
Yeah, he's got a sad life.
Poppy's just politely eating and like nodding her head as he's talking and like will sometimes like grab her tail and like lightly dab her eyes, pretending like she's like it's really sad to her.
Give me a perception roll, please.
Okay. I can get my thing to work.
18. Okay. Thank you. Just keeping his attention on focused on you then.
Yep.
Okay. Chev.
All right. So you said that second level up is going to have lighter things like seeds might be?
Well, this is yeah, like not heavy materials.
Okay. Well, I'm going to look up on that second level for bags of seeds.
All right. And when you start tiptoeing upstairs, you see a guard sleeping behind, next to a few boxes.
I'm going to be as quiet as possible to not alert him.
He is passed out.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to go near him unless, like, there's no other option.
Okay.
Yeah.
You won't have to make a roll for that. You'll be good.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, I mean, I'm just up there looking for a manifest or looking for like some type of inventory list or like the word
Well,
seeds on
You
something.
will see that the shelves that this guard is sleeping on has a bunch of sacks and fertilizer and farming tools, small ones. More looks like spare replacement parts or stuff like of that nature up here on the second shelf. And Poppy, the guard you're sitting next to, after talking to you, you can see a worried look on his face and says, "I am pretty selfish. I am sorry. Maybe I should wake your friend up and give him some food." And he
Oh,
starts to go ahead.
oh, she kind of like tries like grab his arm and is just like, "You should let him sleep. He doesn't get a lot of safe sleep.
Well,
He normally sleeping outside. He doesn't have a home. So if he's sleeping right now, it's probably good not to disturb him. It's probably the best sleep he's gotten in a long time."
oh,
And
that's
she's trying to keep
terrible.
him here.
I should let him stay with me to make up for my rudeness. I'm sorry. Again, people don't pay me any mind, and you've been so nice. I should really extend my kindness to him. And he turns.
And
Go ahead.
she was just, I don't know, trying to keep him in this general direction.
Doing what?
Can she like accidentally falls off the chair and hurts herself.
Oh my God! Wait, are you okay? I do keep a pretty mean, spicy soup. Uh, I hope it didn't shock you. Usually that doesn't happen.
Oh no, I got dizzy all of a sudden. And she kind of just like puts her paws up to her face and is just like, I don't know, it just came over me. I think just all of the everything happening tonight, it was just too much.
Oh,
Um,
go ahead.
I just
She just
noticed.
that's what she's
No, I
doing.
was telling Death. Death was meant to say something.
Okay.
I just noticed what you sent me. Is it possible to open one of those boxes?
You had walked past them, but we can retcon. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just if there's something I could open easily without tools,
Oh
I
no,
would
you
like to
won't be
try to
able to
open
open
it
them
up.
easily. No, you would need like a crowbar or something to open them up.
Okay, I'm gonna look out for a crowbar or something like that when we're walking around.
And they'll be there. I mean, they're not. They would have them laid around certain spots. You can see crowbars, hammers, nails kits. They look like unboxing and boxing stations.
So,
So, are you staying down there then?
um, no, I still want to go up and look for the seeds or whatever,
Okay, but
and
I'm saying,
or
but
like,
right now you're down there trying to do this. Is what I'm asking.
oh, I just I'll get it on the way back through, I guess.
Okay, all right, no, that's fine. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. But yeah, and they're sacks. They're not crates. They look about 50 pounds per. And you can see on the lettering that they are headed to the thumb. It does not say where they are from, but it's an unassuming sack, just like a grain sack. If they if they were trying to keep people out of them, they weren't doing a very good job.
Okay, so do I believe these are what we're looking for?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Do I think these are what we're looking for?
That could be. The only person who knows is Poppy. Remember?
Is there a way to get Poppy's attention without like getting that guard's attention?
So if you were to come over to the edge, you would see Poppy falling down and the guard helping her up. Poppy, you would see or Chev standing over this side.
I will hold up one of those bags
Okay.
and just kind of give her like a.
She kind of looks over, and it's kind of dark still, so she's looking, trying to figure out if this is it. Is it? I don't. I start. She kind of just gives a weird. Finally recognizes it, and it just kind of nods her head, and but still kind of acting like she's dizzy, but trying to give a.
In like a up and down
Signal.
motion head nod or in a left or right motion head nod?
Up and down.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab both of those bags. There's only two, right?
There are probably 50 bags on these shelves. Yeah.
50 bags?
Yeah, it's a warehouse, bud.
Well, we were only supposed to get two, though, right?
I don't think they really gave you an amount. They just said they wanted you to steal the seeds.
Well, I can carry 2 bags at a time, so I'll carry 2 bags and I'll go back down, open the door.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Messaging somebody. So when you turn to go back, you will notice that there is a guard staring at you to your right.
Like he sees me?
He's staring right at you. He looks confused.
I have a bag in my hand right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
Ask if you can use it as a pillow.
no. I start walking towards the guy. And as I get within like 10 feet, I throw the bag, pull my sword, and bop his ass.
So when you get within 10 foot of him, he takes one step forward and starts coughing up blood. Falls to his knees, and behind him you see a gray-skinned, tatteredly robed figure holding a dagger.
I throw the bag at that guy and pull my sword to smash the shit out of it.
Go ahead and roll I guess that would be a dex. Yeah.
A dex for the throwing?
Yeah, the improvised weapon.
Got it.
And a
That's
7.
a 9.
A 9 is
Probably a miss.
probably. I'm trying to see. It's been a while. It is not going to hit.
Yeah.
Nope, not going to hit.
That's fine.
Actually,
Just
he catches you. You throw the bag at him, and you see his eyes glisten, and he smiles, and he catches it, And he does, and he just nods at you and says, "Thank you for the treasure."
Yeah, yeah. I immediately I throw the bag. He catches it, and then I come with the sword right behind the bag and bash his skull.
It's not going to happen that way. But if you would like to try and charge him, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, turge.
Okay.
I can slap the shit out of him.
Since he's holding the bag, I'll let you take a free attack on him.
Hell yeah. I will. Do you want to do that? That's just an attack of opportunity, right?
It's just an attack, not an opportunity. Yeah, just a regular old attack. I'm letting you get your first swipe in. And
Damn.
7 misses. He jumps back with the bag in his hand and he says, "Little boys should not play with knives."
This isn't a knife.
Poppy, you are risen to your feet and you see Lokar charging this man. What are you doing?
Jeff.
Sorry, Chev.
She like eyes go super wide and she points to the guard. There's that madman that was chasing us. He must have got into the place where we are.
Warehouse.
Point.
And he
Yeah,
looks
that
up
word.
and says, "Oh my God! He's please get behind me. Go to the door. And he fumbles around himself, and you see him drop. A ledger, and it is gold embroidered with red lettering, and you see a list of names on it. Immediately, he realized while searching his pockets, he drops, and on the symbol of that, I had to find the symbol in my notes. You see an odd symbol on the ledger, and his face goes white when he sees you noticing it, and he drops to the ground and grabs it, and says, "I quick to the door. Go find help."
Do I hear this going on?
I don't know. What are you doing outside? You said you're sitting there waiting.
I'm just outside the door, yeah.
He would probably be yelling. Yeah, I would say you would hear that.
Okay. So at this point, Lokar would kind of bust in and be like, "What's going on?"
Get out! Get out! It's not safe. The madman's here.
Where?
And he is running.
I'll kind of step aside so he
he's
can go
not
past
really
me.
paying attention to you or Poppy, but he'll run up the steps, and that'll be
Lokar's
his turn.
Lokar's just gonna follow.
Poppy, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go and try to help Chev.
So go ahead and take your movement. And Chev, this guy is going to try to stab you.
Well, I don't let him.
That's not how combat works, dog. But he failed anyway. So he is going to drop the bag, trying to reach for his sword. But when he does, he drops it on his foot and immediately starts to bounce backwards. So you will get an attack of opportunity on him.
Yeah, you got it. One attack of opportunity. Hell yeah.
All right, go for it. Roll your damage. When the sack drops to the floor, you see what look to be golden pellets spray out from the bags. The smell of raspberries and apricots exude from the bag.
Interesting.
The guard runs up the steps, and you hear him shriek and say, "No!" What's his name? Versk!
Got him, help!
And when you come up the steps, Lokar, you will see that the other guard has been stabbed in his sleep and turns around at the one helping you, which is Amaranth. And the guard pulls out his sword and tries to charge.
Do-
Or Amaranth, go ahead.
Do these look like the same things that were attacking that guy that we saved in the beginning
No,
when we first got to town?
these are lanky, medium-sized humans whose skin starts to mimic its surroundings. So, I I would say that it wouldn't look it's wooden in color. They're not camouflage, but they lightly blend in to their environment. These are not creatures you would have had experience with at all.
Okay.
So they look like men with skin that adjusts to its environment. This would be a new thing for you. The guard, Amaranth, is going to swipe. Why are my rolls not hitting? He is going to miss as the other skulk goes to parry and throws his sword down on the ground behind him. So, Poppy, as you're running up, you're seeing this happen. You see Amaranth basically deflect the assailant's sword and throw it to the ground below, which will bring up Lokar. 1 second. I'll give me 1 second. Well, that's fine. I can do Lokar's turn. So go ahead, Lokar. Well, what are you doing?
Okay. Lokar will come running over and pull his wooden sword and go to attack. Although I'm looking, I don't have the wooden sword in my inventory. It's just regular melee, though, right?
Right
Because
here.
it's just a wooden sword.
Yeah, that's fine. It just won't be an improvised weapon. So,
Ugh, God.
7 will not hit, which will bring up Poppy. Unless you're done. Are you done? I'm sorry. You've moved. You attacked. Are
Yeah.
you doing anything else?
No.
Okay.
No, that's it.
Yep. Poppy, I will let you go up to the top of the steps for free. What are you doing?
Where did I see him throw the sword?
You saw the sword get deflected to the ground below. So as you were running, coming up the steps, if you're coming up the steps, the sword got smacked to the ground below. So it looks like the dude is defenseless. The Skulk 5.
Would there be a way for I to go down and get the sword?
Yeah, instead of going up the steps, you can go down and get
Yeah.
the sword. Yeah, that's fine. So go ahead and add a short sword to your inventory. Do you remember how to do that?
Yep.
Okay. No, so that would be your first move. Your second move would probably get you right back to the steps, unless you're going to stay down
Okay.
there.
No, going back to the steps.
Yep, gotcha. Which will bring up Chev.
Right. I'm gonna take. Let's see. I'm gonna use my spell to attack him.
Okay.
So he will get shocking grasp through my weapon.
Go for it.
We're doing fantastic tonight.
Fucking motherfucker.
Oh, no.
Well, the shocking grasp is still on the weapon, I guess. It stays until it discharges.
Well, that's funny you should say that. Go ahead, and it's a reflex or for shocking grasp. No, I gotta look it up. You know what mana burn is, right? Play Magic.
Yeah, I know. Man.
So go ahead and you. I'll give you a save out of this. If you can get higher than a 10 for your, there's no save for it, but I'll say fortitude. Get higher than a 10, you'll avoid taking the damage. That one gets you. So, the spell in your sword starts to discharge with your mishandling of the spell, this being a new thing to you, so we'll just blame it on that. And you are able to wave off the effects, which will bring up his turn. He sees your sword electrify, and you can see he's confused, and he doesn't look scared but surprised. And then charges and says, "I don't care what your tricks are, you're dead." Alright, so crit not confirmed, and he goes to, whoop, did it do it? Yep, so you get smacked for 3, stabbing you in the side. Did it do it to you or to him? How did he take 1 damage already? Oh, you did 1 damage earlier, okay. Which will bring up Armand, or MR, what do I have his name as? Amant. Amant is going to take another swing. And he is going to smack the... Oh, come on. I need a new mouse. He's going to smack the skulk for 4 damage. So you see Shev, or Lokar, he stabs, and then he tries to push you back at the same time. He's like, "Please run, I can handle this myself."
And Lokar will be like, I appreciate it, but I've been running. I'm going to help for once.
All right. The swordless skulk is going to reach his hands for a dagger and try to stab Amaranth with it. And he is going to hit and get stabbed.
Oh no.
And we need to make a fort save. As Amaranth gets stabbed by the skulk, you see the skulk twist the knife, and you hear something squirt out of it, out of the hilt. And when you look at the wound, it looks like acid is starting to burn away the clothes that Emmert has. He goes, "Oh my God, I've been stabbed! Oh, it burns!" And he falls backwards, leaving you one-on-one with the skulk.
All right. Lokar's going to yell out, "You hurt my new friend!" And miss entirely.
6. Yeah, you're right. The dice are bad, which brings up Poppy.
All right, Poppy goes a little closer to him, and I'm going to attack with a short sword.
Go for it.
Right. All right, you're gonna have what would that be then, melee?
Oh, you need me to give you the sword?
Fucking bitch.
I can do that for you.
No, I have it on there. I have it in my inventory. I just don't know what am I supposed to do to use it.
It should be in your actions.
It's been a minute.
You double click the +2, and then, or click and drag the +2 onto the token.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. My brain was not brain.
No, you're good.
I'm honestly surprised I don't have a fucking hole in my hand right now.
13 is going to hit, so roll your damage. All right, 3
Did it go
damage.
through?
Yep, I'm putting it on there now.
Okay.
Yep, it went through 3 damage. All right.
Okay.
And that's his turn, so that will bring up Shev.
Okay. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that.
It's fine. Go ahead and roll damage. Wait, you didn't mean to roll a 2?
No, I mean I didn't mean to attack at all. And I have been attacking on the enemy, not just
You're good.
at random.
Then what do you want to do?
I was just trying to read my weapon and figure out why I only have a +1 to it. Because it's a dex weapon, I have a +2 to dex. I don't understand why I'm getting only a +1.
Because you have the stat base as base. You want to put the stat to dex.
Oh.
So I need to do the same thing then. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. I did
So
not know how to do that.
you hit the cogwheel to the right, and then you change where it shows
Yeah.
its attacks. You just change the stat to dex.
Okay.
Oh, fantastic. That gives us a +3.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a little better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So whoa. So you did mean to attack. You just didn't mean to attack with a +1.
I was trying to figure out why my
that's
attack
fine.
was only 1. I didn't mean to roll it.
Well, but you meant to attack is my point.
Well, yeah, of course. If you don't want it to have damage, don't put damage on it. I'm alright with that.
Yeah, it's not. No, you rolled. I'm taking that 3 back.
That's fine. Take the 3 back. That's okay with me.
If you want to use your 17 for your next hit, that's fine. Or
yeah, 100%.
Okay,
I'll even
fine.
use the 3 and we can move on from my next turn if you'd like.
No, that's all good. And he's gonna roll just as bad as you anyway, so it doesn't matter.
There you go.
Which will bring up. So Poppy, Amart is screaming, and you can see that he is starting to foam at the mouth. I'm sorry, it's Lokar's turn, but you both would be able to see this as the Skulk looks at him. He says, "You don't have much time for him. If you want to save his life, you need to leave now."
Wait. That doesn't sound like any antidote I've ever heard of.
He just shrugs. It's your move, not his.
So Lokar's still not fully understanding his magical ability. He's going to run his hand down his blade, activating the shocking grasp onto the blade.
Okay.
Thinking that's how he activates it.
That's fine. I like it.
The flavor of it's good.
14 is going to hit.
Yeah.
All right.
Give him hell.
So 4 plus the shocking damage.
Yes. So another D6.
Now, do these count as spell casts to do this?
It counts. It counts as a spell cast, and as a melee attack.
As part of a melee attack. So
as part of a melee attack. Yeah.
So you do both. I mean, one
you
free
do
melee
both.
attack with
Yeah.
spell attack.
You hit with the weapon.
Yes.
And the weapon then discharges the spell, so you would end up with a total of 4d6 here.
Yep. Okay. Cool. I'm just reading it now. That's neat. I haven't seen this yet.
Shocking
So you
grasp is
do
3d6.
8 damage to it. So that will be.
No, that's wrong. Shocking grasp is 3d6.
It's not a level. There's no way
Says
that's
one.
3d6.
It says 1d6.
Every level, you're level 2, so it'd be 2d6.
No.
1d6 / level.
2d6. Yeah. So it would be 2d6.
Okay.
So you get one more d6 then. My bad.
Oh.
I thought it was systemic 3d6.
All 4s, 12 damage.
There you go, bud.
12 damage. There you go. For number 5, we'll put it up to. So describe how you're killing this guy, or what it looks like.
Lokar's gonna after he slides his hand down the blade, he's just gonna look at him as your cure. His cure is your death, and he's gonna shank him right in the freaking almost in the same area where he stabbed old boy.
Okay, cool. Poppy, you see the lightning course through the Skulk's body and adopt some of those lightning patterns. Here we are. And the guy twitches and falls asleep, or dies.
Oh, he goes to the long sleep. I immediately fall to my knees and start searching him for some kind of antidote or something.
You're not gonna have an
I run
antidote.
over to
Or Poppy,
um
sorry. My turn's done. Poppy, you'll have to search for an antidote.
well, all right, Poppy will go over and try to see if he has anything on him that I can use.
What do you have?
For an well, I'm just searching through his pockets.
Oh, his pot. He doesn't have anything. You'll
No,
find.
not the guard, the guy
Yeah,
I just
you'll find.
killed.
He does. He's
Yeah.
tattered robes. I mean, he had a belt with. So you'll have another dagger on there. He had two. You're gonna want to be careful handling that dagger. But yeah, it seems like all he had on him was weapons. He has nothing else.
All right, I am gonna grab the daggers, being careful with them.
Okay. I need a slate of. No, not slate. 1 second. Give me a. Give me a heal check. That'd be a good one. I don't know what you do with this. What would you guys roll for hidden compartments in a weapon that could release? I guess a dex for trap sense? Nah. What would be a good one for that?
I mean, I would.
Is there a tinkering? Is there a tinkering one?
No.
No. I would say perception
Right
to
in
notice the
Yeah.
hidden.
Yeah, perception's good. Go ahead and give perception.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty fair.
Oh, that was
So
bad.
you will notice that there is a little nozzle coming out of the hilt of this. It's heavily wrapped. The dagger's wrapped heavier than it should be. So you can see the nozzle. It looks like you could apply pressure to the hilt of this dagger for it to release something. So yes, be careful.
Okay. I see that, and I'm like, I put it away very carefully, not touching that aspect of the dagger,
Okay.
and then try to run over to the guard and see if there's anything I can do to help him.
He is foaming at the mouth. He is not shaking violently or anything. He looks confused and he's trying to talk, but it's just wheezing coming out of his mouth. It doesn't look like he's dying. It just looks like he's in incredible pain. He is breathing through this, but it's gurgled. He's not having a good time. The wound does not smell good, but I don't think that burning skin typically does. He does have his hand over it. He is able to keep, he's got control of his body, and blood is pouring out through the wound. He does not look like
Can
he's
I
long for
cast
this world.
Cure Light Wounds on it? That is all I have.
Go ahead and roll it. But you would know that the wound would not cure the poison. So whatever's in him is going to keep affecting him. But you will give him time.
There we go. Okay.
Actually, it would be flat-footed, yeah. So that will hit. Yep. How much are you healing him for?
It'd be a D8 plus 2.
Yeah, you just double click the heal thing next to it.
2D8.
They are 7. Well, 6. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So the wound starts to close up. You have staved off the bleeding, but the effect is still going through. He still can't talk, but you know he needs medical aid or he's going to die. With that, we will go to Chev. Which you got your 17. So, did you roll damage for that?
Well, I rolled before I got a 3.
Same
and
thing.
then,
Okay, so that's your 3 damage for that.
Yeah.
And then he is going to go in turn.
Do I hear that guy dying in the background?
I don't know. How well is your battle awareness?
I mean, I feel like pretty aware.
Okay, then yeah, you could hear something. This dice is not working for me either. This is bad. So I will give you another free attack as this guy tries to swipe, but with you being a much shorter opponent, he almost goes over you. Through you trying to swipe. 19 will hit. 3 damage. Gotcha. All right. We'll just wrap this up while they're doing that real quick. So go ahead. It's your turn. His back is to you, so you now have him flat-footed.
Okay.
Oh, it was almost 17.
Yeah, it fucked me. A dice roller giveth a dice roller.
Even with the plus, that's not going to help. So he turns and goes to stab again. And swings and misses. So we'll go back to Poppy and Chev. So now you can, Lokar, sorry. So Chev, you can see that guard, and you can see Poppy and Lokar next to him. What are you two doing?
I'm just gonna wait. This guy doesn't look good, friend. Surrender while you still can.
Can I do a? Can I do a hill check to determine whether this is poison or something else?
You know it's poison.
Oh, I know it's poison.
Yeah, it's got all the sights and sounds of poison.
Can I do a hill check to try to determine what type of poison?
You would not be able to determine, even if you scored a super high roll. There's no way, with your knowledge, to know what type of poison this is.
Turn it off, Moo. I did. All right, lay down.
Let's see.
Could I do a detect poison? Because I have that.
You can detect, but I don't think it tells you the type. Oh, you can determine, yeah, so you can cast that, and with the DC 20, you can try and figure it out. So DC 20 wisdom check.
Okay, so detect poison.
Yep, so you gotta roll, do a wisdom check.
Good luck.
Yeah, with everybody's.
Yeah, I know. Well, yours is gonna be the one that you need to crit. So go for it.
Worst you could
say. Man.
That was so close. Dang it.
You will get some information though.
Generous. Such a nice fella.
No. I don't know. Maybe there is.
If that makes sense.
Lily, please don't hit.
What did you determine?
She kind of looks closely at it and is just like, this is happening a lot faster than any type of poison I've ever seen before. It's like an alchemic type of poison.
So
I don't even know how to describe it.
So it's not a natural poison. It's not like snake venom or something.
No, this is something I've never seen before.
I'm going to take a chance here. And if it's a protein-based venom or poison, this could work. And Lokar is going to take off his belt and put it in his mouth. I was like, hold it there.
So you're gonna
Poppy
you're gonna
like tries to help him.
the guard, essentially.
Well, I don't want him to bite down and break his teeth.
But isn't he like foaming at the mouth?
Yeah,
Wouldn't
he's
that
foaming
just
at the
be a
mouth.
good
Just,
idea?
just put my belt in. I put my belt in his mouth. Tell her to hold it there, and look down at the guy and be like, "This is going to hurt. I'm sorry, but we have to try to neutralize the poison."
Okay.
And I'm going to shocking grasp right over the wound.
The wound that's almost closed up by Poppy's magic.
Well, I could still see the stab wound,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
like the
yeah,
hole in
yeah,
the
go
hole.
for it. Okay.
Holding.
So that's your last cast of shocking grasp.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll damage on him. And are you're doing this through your sword, right? Or no?
No.
You can do this. You can do
no.
this natural. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So go ahead and just roll damage. There's not going to be a save.
Let's see.
So
Why is that not?
I don't know. We click him. Here, let me help you there. Oh, because there you go. So
There we go. Oh,
there you go.
there.
Well, this
Oh, wait,
yeah, that's you want the red one, the one that looks like no-nos. There you go. So your 9 takes care of the 7 that she healed, and you see him pass out.
If this is a protein-based poison, it should be good now.
The wound reopens and blood starts pouring out through the trauma, and he falls unconscious.
What did you do?
You watched what he did.
If I'm correct, the poison shouldn't be affecting him anymore. We got to close this wound, though.
Chev, you get swiped at. Oh, we already did that. He missed, so it's your turn.
Here we go.
And we continue this horrible game of cat and mouse.
Yeah.
No pun intended, Poppy. And he can't hit either, so you two just keep dancing. He's looking up at the ceiling, and he looks anxious as you guys are fighting. Every so often, you see him keep looking up at the ceiling. He does not want to waste any more time with this, and as he sees you're too nimble as him, you can see he's getting over this fight. So we take you back to Poppy and Chev.
Lokar.
Sorry, I'm looking at his name and saying your name. Go ahead. Well, both of you can act at the same time, Poppy and Chev. You guys.
Yeah. Do you have another heal or no?
Yeah, I can try and heal him one more time.
Do it.
You are out because you did pass.
Oh, I thought you
did pass.
Oh, yeah, I can
trace.
only use one.
Okay. Then I'm going to pack the wound with a piece of my cloak.
All right.
Tear it off and
heal check.
$15.
You will pack the wound with what?
A piece of my cloak.
Your dirty cloak.
Fuck. Is there any clean cloth around me or anything that I can use?
You're in a warehouse, so no.
Does he look like he has any clean pieces of clothing on him?
No, it's covered in food and wine and blood. And I'm just curious. You're fine. With a 15, you'll pack the wound to stop the bleeding.
Okay.
I was just wondering what you were going to pack it with. That's all.
By chance, did the electricity neutralize the poison?
There's no way for you to know that, unless Poppy doesn't know how to detect poison.
And she can't she?
She can. It's a cantrip.
Okay.
So,
Poppy, can you just check him for me? See if the poison was neutralized.
Yeah. So I go ahead and cast detect poison. And what did I need to roll for that?
a D20. And with your 17, I will still give you. You're close. I mean, you need to crit to get it, so I'm giving you a little bit extra since you're rolling really well. Chev, sorry, go ahead.
Hold on. It'd be a wisdom check, right?
It is wisdom.
So she would have got a +2 to that. That would have been a 19.
Right, it's a 20.
Oh shit.
So close.
No matter how far.
She kind of looks at like kind of pats at the guy's like arm, and the poison is still there, but it seems like it's not as strong as it was. But it's still bothering him.
Well, if it's not as bad, we can still get him help. Okay. Stay here, make sure he's okay, and Lokar will run this way.
And what's your plan, Chev?
Bonk. I bonk.
Oh, that what you're gonna hit him?
Yeah, always.
Go for it.
Bonk.
And 11 misses. He turns to see you coming, Lokar, hearing your footsteps, and he goes to try to push Chev over the edge. So let's see. What's your CMD, boss?
Good for it. CMD.
Ain't gonna matter.
Oh, no, it ain't.
So he goes to try and push you and can't. And he is going to jump down, which will give you an attack of opportunity.
You can bet I'm gonna take it.
Oh my God.
Fucking dude, what is with these dice?
So I don't know. It's been bad. They must have changed the algorithm. So he jumps down scot-free and hops to the floor, which will bring up.
How far down was that? Just out of curiosity.
10 feet. Maybe. Sorry, 15 feet. But there's boxes there, so he's jumping on the boxes and coming down. Which will bring up Lokar and Poppy.
10. Jumperoo.
Okay. You won't need to
Climb
make any
down.
checks.
Okay. And I am going to attempt to smack him.
You would have had to take a double move, no?
Really?
10 foot down. So plus, well, you're jumping down. If you want to be able to attack, give me an acrobatics roll. Sorry.
Skills, acrobatics. 11.
A 7.
11 for the acrobatics.
11. All right. What's that 13 from?
I have no idea.
Okay.
What is going on? I'm not doing anything.
I don't know. So 14, you will not be able to attack. You can take a move to get right behind him, though. So he's either got to fight you or you'll get an attack of opportunity on him, which will bring up. No.
Can I? Since I'm doing a double move, can I move in front of him?
Yeah. Perfect. Which will bring up Poppy.
Poppy's still sitting next to the guard and is kind of like, I don't know, like patting his hand, kind of just waiting. She didn't really want to leave him. And
Okay.
she's also trying to look at that dagger a little bit more, see
Yep.
if there's anything on it that could help.
So if you're just mulling around with it, you will notice that if you were to undo there looks like a man-made wrap tightly wound around the dagger, and you can see that there's actually a pump device wrapped to the hilt when you go to unwrap it. It does look like there is a vial, like fluid in it from the injection spot. So it's a dagger that just kind of has like a small little, I don't know, like chute that can spray out poison next to it. Which will bring up Chev.
I'm gonna run up here. Drop. Oh no, wait. I'm gonna run. I'm just gonna drop over the edge down here and come up behind that guy and flank his ass.
All right. So that will give you both a +2. Seeing his situation, he will try to fight his way out of it.
Natural 1.
Oh.
You can both attack him for your attack as he tries to swing wildly in a circle without any form whatsoever. A 19 will hit, 7 misses. So go ahead, look. A 9 will miss too, even though he's flanked. So your 9 will miss, your 19 hits. So go ahead, Lokar. Lokar
Fuck him up.
stabs him for 6, and that will bring up Chev. I'll just finish this real quick then, because this guy's probably going to die. So go ahead, Chev. Or no, sorry, you just went. Lokar's up.
Well, I mean, I moved, but the attack was an attack of opportunity. I didn't get to attack him.
Right, you took a double to get down there.
Oh, that's it. That was a double move. I was standing like.
It's 10-foot drop.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I didn't
Never mind.
make you do the acrobatics. That's my fault. 12 will hit. And then your 14 will hit, Chev, on your next. So 6.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So how are both of you describe your double team of taking this guy down?
I go low, you go high. I was thinking you
Alright,
go
low,
high, I go low.
Yeah, you got it. So I'll go high and come in
Yep.
with a hit, and he can go low and come in with his, and we essentially sweep his feet and clock his head at the same time to make him like tumble in the air and then crash into a pile of wet socks on the ground.
All right, you guys.
What he said.
You guys are out of combat.
Search this guy. He has ragged robes on too.
Does he have
Yes,
any of these
yes.
daggers on him?
He does have the daggers on him, yes.
Okay. We should probably hold on to these so that we can, whatever doctor sees him, they can determine what type of poison these are and help that guard. I didn't mean for anybody to die tonight. I didn't think that there were actually people here.
Okay. It's awful strange.
I mean, it solidifies our story.
Sure does. Okay, so immediately we should get Poppy, get her to the one bag that was upstairs spilled. We need to collect the seeds, get them back together, and get them out of the warehouse immediately before anybody else shows up. Once we stash them in a safe place, we can then get this guard help and then run off.
Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. You remember that tree? That the group of trees I pointed out by that area?
Yeah.
I said we were going to stash the seeds out. Let's meet there. You two take the bags, run. I'll get help with another guard.
I'd rather not leave without you, bud. How about we just go and we wait like somewhere nearby?
We don't have time to wait for this guy. He needs attention immediately.
All
Please.
right. We're going.
Nobody else needs to die tonight.
We'll get these turned in, and then if nothing else, I'll meet you back at the school. Okay.
I'll meet y'all at the trees. I promise.
All right, I'll be there. Do not let anyone stop you from getting back there.
I won't.
All right, buddy.
Y'all just go.
All right, Poppy. So I scoop up all the seeds that spilled, put them back in the bag. Make sure this is the right these are the right bags of Poppy, and then get as many as we can both carry and head to the meeting spot.
Okay. And Lokar, so when you guys go to leave, so you're taking the guard, Lokar?
I'm not going to move him just yet. I don't want to agitate any wounds.
Okay.
But as soon as they leave and get to the tree line.
Well, you're not anywhere near where that is. That's all the way across town. You're at the docks.
Right, but isn't there woods by the docks or no?
No. You're misremembering the map. The woods were right outside of the Kildrick.
Yeah, that's right. So as soon as they get far enough away, I'll come out here and start yelling for help.
Okay. Is that what you're doing then, Poppy and Chev?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you said there was like 50 of these bags, right?
Yeah.
So I guess I can carry 2. Can Poppy carry 2 as well?
If that's what.
Yeah, she can carry it.
Okay.
Okay, well then we'll each take 2 and run.
All right. Lokar, you will not be screaming help for long as other guards from nearby warehouses come to your aid. We will play that scene out later. 1 second. As I get some information. You guys are going to be running through the streets, and you're not going to get very far before 4 figures jump from the roof. Oh, we're going to keep you on the same map. Jump from the roofs above you and surround you in like a box configuration. And I will let you know what happens with that in a second. I'll get rid of these tokens.
Oh no, they snatched up the guard that ran out the fucking warehouse, didn't they?
Well, there was 6 of them.
Oh shit.
But that's why the footprints went away. They snatched them up.
Yep. Mm-hmm. One second. Okay. Okay. So you all right. So Poppy and Chev, you 4 figures drop around you, blocking your path, and there is nobody around to help you except these 4 figures. And as soon as are you guys charging through or what?
What do you think, Poppy?
I don't think we're going to be able to take them on our own. I think we need to try and get out of here.
Go through and keep running.
You're going to try going through?
Yeah, break through and keep running.
All right. So who's leading?
I'll lead.
You give me a CMB.
You got it, Haas. Bam!
Of course, yours gets through. So Chev busts through 2 of them. Poppy,
Poppy should be right on my heels.
Poppy,
Let's go.
Go ahead and give me a CMB as well.
Big money, no whammies.
Do you need me to do it for you?
You just have
I
to
got
get
it
your
coming out.
phone back,
Just give me a
please.
second.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on your combat page.
While her laptop died.
Oh shit! Never mind.
It was a good laptop.
While she's doing
Yeah,
that,
go ahead and you can go ahead and roll it because it's going to take a
Okay.
minute for
Yep.
fantasy
No,
grounds to actually work.
that's fine. That's fine. CMB combat.
Oh, now it goes up. Okay.
And that 14 is going to get you through as well. They are going to start chasing after, but yeah, I should have said you're going to get attack of opportunities, but 2 are going to throw their daggers at you from behind. Those 2 try to stop, 2 throw their daggers. Let's see if they hit. So 21 on Chev and a 17 on Poppy, which I assume both hit. So 3 damage, 4. So Poppy gets hit for 4, Chev gets hit for 3.
Just keep running.
That's fine. You guys will be able to escape that. They are not going to be able to keep a hold of you. You were able to bust through. That's fine. Okay. All right. So you guys run like bats out of hell. So Lokar, you scream for help, and 3 guards run over from different directions, asking you what's going on, what's wrong, how can they help.
The madmen that were chasing us earlier, they were here at the warehouse. They attacked some of the guards inside. 2 are dead. One's really injured. He needs medical attention immediately. He's been poisoned.
And immediately they run right in, all 3 of them. They go inside to help. You hear one of them scream. There's one there as they notice see the body on the ground. But they go up. Are you watching this or?
Yeah. Lokar's going to come in.
Yeah, so they'll gather him, and all 3 of them are going to carry him to the closest spot. They thank you for yours. Go ahead.
Are the bodies still there?
Yeah.
Where we dropped those guys?
Yep. They are still there.
There's one. There's a body over here behind the.
They see him. Yeah, they see him. They're dead bodies. There's blood. They can see him.
Okay. And then one down here by these boxes.
They can see them. They're right there in the open.
Okay. I did my best to try to save him. I don't know if I worked fast enough, but he helped me take him down. He fought valiantly.
And they thank you as they vigorously or quickly try to pick him up and carefully move him out. They tell you to find the closest guard post and take safety there for the rest of the night. As they run out.
Okay, and I'll come over here and grab 2 bags of seeds.
Yep.
And run out in the same direction that I saw Lokar or Chev. You got me doing now. Chev and Poppy running.
So you will run, and you will see 2 of those same people standing. Whoop, that's a pin. 2 of those same people standing in front of you, running back towards you. They're running towards you. So they don't look like they're
towards me.
Yeah, that doesn't look like they knew you were going to be there. As soon as they see you, you see them start to turn their direction and run at you. They're not saying anything.
All right. Oh my goodness. Am I doing this? I'm just going to try to bust through them. I'm going to tuck the sacks and keep trying to run.
All right, give me a CMB.
Nat fucking 20.
Jesus Christ. All right.
So I'm going to leap over this motherfucker's head, like kick off his shoulders and keep going.
that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just fine. So that's fine. The other two come out from the sides of them. Again, these people had skin that moved in with their environment, so you didn't see the other two. And this is an actual mechanic of theirs. Actually, well, yeah. You go ahead and roll perception. Let's see if you would have seen them. I should have had you roll perception against them, but you're running. It was quick. Fuck it. No perception. It just happened. So they are going to try and grab you. Find their CMB because I'm dumb. Not. Yeah. So I don't even need. I don't even need to roll the other ones. The one is going to grab you, and spin you around. You were going to drop the bags, and the bag is going to be. You're going to be stopping right in front of them. So you got through two. You're pretty much going. If you try to run now, you're going to get attacks of opportunity against you, by two of them at least.
Yep.
What's your plan?
Car pulls a sword.
Okay, give me a second here. Dying. I will. Yeah. All right. So you are going to see an object be thrown from the rooftop. About middle of the group. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Hold on. Oh, am I crazy? I am crazy. Sorry, getting information as it comes. Okay.
Actually, crazy people don't know they're crazy, so obviously you're not.
So
The self-aware crazy person.
they're going to get. You are going to see a little object thrown to the ground and then explode. The two in the back are going to be blown back. As you see a small, like 5-foot size crater in the ground. The two in the front stumble forward a little bit, but not much, and you can see the shrapnel from the blast kick up dirt, or kick up stone, and some metal shards into their skin. That is not going to stop them from attacking you, but it looks like the other two are on their backs behind. So where you were fighting 4, now you're only fighting 2.
Okay.
I will give you first move.
Not gonna do it.
Waiting to see what your guardian angel is doing. That's fine. So they are going to go and attack you. One fails to hit with a 7, I assume, and a 3. Wow, man, I might as well just end this combat now because there can't be any rolls. If they all miss again, I'm done. You win. So that is the first set. You might as well just talk at this point.
I don't know what you want, but
No, not you. Your guardian angel, who's been watching you this entire.
Again.
Yeah. Well, yeah. At this point, I'm just.
Yay!
You don't have to talk if you don't want to. I just. It's got way out of control for me, trying to do it silently.
Did you not hear me?
No, I didn't hear you.
I was gonna use adhesive spittle again.
Okay, all right. So that's a 15, right? That's the one.
Ooh.
So he will dodge the spittle. Which,
All right.
yeah, that didn't work out too well for you, did it? It's your turn, Lokar.
All right. Trying again.
And you
12?
hit. Yeah, 12 hits.
One.
There you go. And 5 is going to miss. I don't know why it keeps rolling 1. And if this misses, you're good to go. Yep, fucking, I'm done. So they kill each. The bomb goes off. You see one get stuck with goo. It didn't look like it took, but it's a delayed effect. The goo takes him, and the other one seems too concerned with getting him out of his buddy getting out of this glue, giving you a chance to get your sack and roll out.
No. Yep, I'll grab the sacks. Thank you, whoever you are, and just take off running.
We are the RNG gods have saved you from a horrible fate this day. That's fine. And
All of RNG have pissed him off so much that he's like, you know what, fuck it.
yeah, dude, none of those guys, they hit maybe once. They hit the guard that didn't have that wasn't one of you. That was their only thing. They hit one guy, and they have not rolled.
They each hit Poppy. Two of them hit Poppy and Chev.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. You got information that you wanted, and your guardian angel probably helped save you guys from a bigger fiasco than what it was. All right. You guys will make your way back. No one is going to bother you in town. You will get to that meeting spot, and we will play that out next Wednesday. Not next Wednesday, the Wednesday of your next session. So,
Hell yeah.
2 Wednesdays from this Wednesday.
you got some information. Didn't check the boxes, which is fine. And yeah, you got your seeds. And the guardian angel, who I thought was going to be more interactive, just basically let you guys almost die. Cool. Appreciate it. Fun times. Thank you guys.